I will finish the song alone. You don't have to come back home. There was a time I left the ending open like a waiting door. Thought if I delayed the final line, you might return once more. But years have their own rhythm, and silence has its tone. Some songs ask for two people, some are finished by one soul. I will finish the song alone, sing the words I used to hold. I will let the last note tremble, I will let the story close. I will finish the song alone, not because the love was small, but because I finally know you do not need to hear it all. I carried every unfinished phrase into another year. I gave the past too many rooms, I kept your shadow near. But love is not a question that another heart must solve. Sometimes love becomes complete the moment we let go. I will finish the song alone, sing the words I used to hold. Tremble, I will let the story close. I will finish the song alone, not because the love was small, but because I finally know you do not need to hear it all. Your kindness safe, you may never know how long it took to leave the ache. That is not a tragedy, that is not an empty end. Some truths become more beautiful when they ask for nothing back. So let the roads keep breathing, let the guitar answer slow, let the backing voices gather like a warmth I used to know. Let the final chorus rise, then let it fall away. I can love what once was ours and still walk into another day. I will finish the song You don't have to come back home. The final note is fading, and I am letting go. I let the love hear itself. I stopped asking you to listen. For a long time, every feeling needed somewhere else to land. I thought the truth became more real when placed inside your hands. But I was giving you a burden you were never meant to keep. Some love belongs to waking, some love belongs to sleep. I let the love hear itself. Let it speak into the room. Let it rise without a witness. Let it fade without a wound. I let the love hear itself, and the silence answered low. Not every song needs someone else to tell it where to go. I used to wait for understanding, for one last look, one final word. But the heart has its own language, even when it goes unheard. There is dignity in feeling, there is mercy in restraint. There is something almost holy in not turning love to claim. Hear itself. Let it speak into the room. Let it rise without a witness. Let it fade without a wound. I let the love hear itself. The silence answered low. Not every song needs someone else to tell it where to go. Need to carry what I finally understand. I can sing the whole confession with With no message in my hand, I can let the feeling gather. I can let the feeling pass. I can keep the warmth it gave me without asking it to last. Maybe this was never a song that needed to. Maybe I was singing to the part of me I lost in you. So I turned the voice inward, let the final line unfold. The love I thought was reaching outward was bringing my own heart home. I let the love hear itself, and the room became enough. I let the last note soften. I let the silence hold the love. I let the love hear itself. Then I let the old need go. Not every song needs someone else to tell it where to go. I let the love hear itself. I stopped asking you to listen. The room was warm, the night was still, and I was finally listening. There are no footsteps in the hall. Still I hear the room breathe. I used to listen for the floorboards, for the key against the door. I used to keep the light on low, as if you might return. But hope became a habit, and habits become chains. I had to learn that silence is not always asking names. No footsteps in the hall, no shadow on the wall. Still I sing as if you might hear it all. No footsteps in the hall, and that is how I know that love can still be real, even when no one comes home. No longer turn at every sound, no longer count the hours. I do not need your presence to give the feeling power. I can let the night be simple, I can let the room stay still. I can stop confusing longing with a reason to stand still. No footsteps in the hall, no shadow on the wall. Still I sing as if you might hear it all. No footsteps in the hall, and that is how I know that love can still be real, Maybe you forgot the little ways I folded into you. Maybe time has made a gentler life from everything we knew. I do not need to interrupt it. I do not need a sign. I can carry what was tender without asking it to be mine. Let the empty hallway stay empty. Let the old door remain closed. Let the music be the answer to the questions no one knows. I will not ask the silence to become another call. I can sing the whole confession with no footsteps in the hall. No footsteps in the hall, but the room is warm and small. I am not abandoned. I am learning how to fall into my own arms, into my own slow song. No footsteps in the hall, and still I carry on. There are no footsteps in the hall, still I hear the room breathe. And tonight that is enough to keep me company. I loved you quietly at the end, when there was nothing left to defend. I stopped asking for the future, stopped imagining the sign, stopped returning to the question of what once was yours and mine. There was no dramatic ending, no last scene beneath the rain. Only two people understanding that love could not remain. I loved you quietly at the end, without asking you to stay, without making one more promise, without turning back the day. I loved you quietly at the end, with the little strength I had, and I let the silence hold what neither one of us could add. I used to think that letting go would make the feeling less sincere, but love is not only staying, love can also disappear. Not because it was unworthy, not because it was untrue. Sometimes love becomes more honest when it stops reaching for you. I loved you quietly at the end, without asking you to could add. I still speak to you in music, though the room is only mine. I still let your memory visit when the night becomes too kind. But I do not give it power, I do not let it lead. I let it breathe beside me, then release it from the need. Maybe this is what maturity is, not pretending nothing hurt, not demanding every sorrow returns something for its worth. I can keep the truth between us, I can let the past descend. I can say I loved you deeply and still choose where it must end. I loved you quietly at the end, and tonight I love you less. Not with cruelty, not with anger, only with a little rest. I loved you quietly at the end. Now the final note turns blue, and I let the room keep listening to the love I cannot give you. I loved you quietly at the end. When there was nothing left to defend. The room learned your absence before I did. The chair stopped waiting first, the hallway lost your sound. The morning light arrived and found no one moving around. I kept expecting footsteps, kept protecting every trace, but the room had already understood that time had changed the place. The room learned your absence before my heart could learn. It stopped asking for your shadow, stopped expecting your return. The room learned your absence and taught me how to breathe. Sometimes the walls accept what the heart refuses to believe. I used to blame the silence, used to treat it like a wound. Now I hear the little mercies in the way it fills the room. The space is not a punishment, the quiet is not cruel. It is all before my heart could learn. It stopped asking for your shadow, stopped expecting your return. The room learned your absence and taught me how to breathe. Sometimes the walls accept what the heart refuses to believe. Still let one line carry through. Not because I need an answer, not because I need a view, only because some feelings need a place to settle down. And the room has learned to hold them without turning them around. Let the curtains move, let the night stay low, let the organ pad grow warmer as the final phrases go. Let the backing voices enter like a hand against my chest. The room learned your absence, and the room taught me to rest. The room learned your absence. Now my heart is learning to. It can keep the warmth of loving without belonging back to you. The room learned your absence, and the ache became less deep. Sometimes the walls accept and teach the heart to sleep. The room learned your absence before I did. Now I am learning too. Leave the light low, not for you, for the quiet. There was a time I left it burning as a signal in the dark. Thought the smallest kind of waiting could protect a fragile heart. Now the room belongs to no one, and the night belongs to me. I leave the light low because softness helps me breathe. I leave the light low, but I am not waiting. I let the room glow, but I am not praying. I leave the light low, let the shadows come and go. Some tenderness remains after the need lets go. Your name no longer enters every silence in the room. Your absence no longer blooms into a reason to assume. Still sometimes when the music finds the part I thought it closed, I remember how it felt to love you slowly, almost whole. I leave the light low, but I am not waiting. I let the room glow, but I am not praying. I leave the light low, let the shadows come and go. Some tenderness remains after the need lets go. Would make the memory small, but memory is not the enemy. It does not have to fall. I can keep the gentler pieces, I can let the rest dissolve. I can hold a quiet feeling without needing it resolved. Let the lamp stay dim, let the road stay warm, let the guitar tell the truth without becoming a storm. Let the night receive what I no longer need to show. I am not waiting, I only leave the light low. That is how it goes. I leave the light low, not for you, for the quiet. And the quiet holds me gently. You don't need to answer this. I am not asking anymore. For years I rehearsed the question, changed the words 1,000 ways, try to make the truth less heavy, try to find the perfect day. No sentence could return us to the people we had been, and no answer could repair what time had quietly taken in. You don't need to answer this. I am not sending it through. I only needed one more night to tell the truth to you. You don't need to answer this. There is nothing left to prove. I can speak into the silence the silence move. I'm not pretending. Let the feeling disappear. I still hear your name sometimes when the room becomes too clear. But I do not call it destiny. I do not call it fate. It is only old affection, learning not to arrive too late. You don't need to answer this. I am not sending it through. I only needed one more night to tell the truth to you. You don't need to answer this. There is nothing left to prove. I can speak into the silence and let the silence move. Maybe you found peace in a life I do not know. Maybe my name became a season you were ready to let go. I will not disturb the balance. I will not ask for any sign. I can carry my own tenderness without placing it in your hands. There are words that need no witness. There are songs that need no stage. There are loves that become kinder when they never turn the page. I can keep the part that mattered. I can leave the rest untouched. You do not need to answer this. The saying is enough. You don't need to answer this. The night already knows. I let the whole confession rise, then let the whole thing go. You don't need to answer this. I am softer than before. I can finish what I needed without opening your door. You don't need to answer this. I am not asking anymore. The words can stay with me. They do not need a road. I almost gave them distance, almost gave them somewhere new, almost placed them in a message that would travel back to you. But every word I wanted was already understood. I missed you, I forgave you, I still wished you something good. The words can stay with me, they don't need to cross the night, they don't need to find your window, they don't need to ask you why. The words can stay with me, warm and quiet in my chest. Not every love needs speaking to be gently put to rest. There was a time I thought the truth required your reply, that every feeling needed to be seen by other eyes. But I am learning slowly that the heart can hold its own. It can say the whole confession and still leave you alone. The words can stay with me, they don't need to cross the night, they don't need to find your window, they don't need to ask you why. The words can stay with me, warm and quiet in my chest. Not every love needs speaking to be gently put to rest. Your days are kinder than the ones we shared back then. I hope the years have taught you how to trust the light again. I do not need to tell you, I do not need you near. Some blessings lose their meaning when they ask someone to hear. So I let the music carry what the phone will never know. Let the guitar bend the sorrow, let the rose release it slow. I do not need to send it, I do not need to chase. The words can stay with me and still become a grace. The words can stay with me, and the room grows soft and still. I can keep the love from reaching, I can let it lose its will. The words can stay with me till the old need fades away. Not every truth needs travel, some are meant to stay. Can stay with me, they do not need a road. I loved you quietly at the end, when there was nothing left to defend. I stopped asking for the future, stopped imagining a sign. Stop returning to the question of what once was yours and mine. There was no dramatic ending, no last scene beneath the rain. Only two people understanding that love could not remain. I loved you quietly at the end, without asking you to stay, without making one more promise, without turning back the day. I loved you quietly at the end, with the little strength I had, and I let the silence hold what neither one of us could add. I used to think that letting go would make the feeling less sincere, but love is not only staying, love can also disappear. Not because it was unworthy, not because it was untrue. Sometimes love becomes more honest when it stops reaching for you. I loved you quietly at the end, without asking you to stay, without making one more promise, without turning back the day. I loved you quietly at the end, with the little strength I had, and I let the silence hold what neither one of us could add. Speak to you in music, though the room is only mine. I still let your memory visit when the night becomes too kind. But I do not give it power, I do not let it lead. I let it breathe beside me, then release it from the need. Maybe this is what maturity is, not pretending nothing hurt, not demanding every sorrow return something for its worth. I can keep the truth between us, I can let the past descend. I can say I loved you deeply and still choose where it must end. I loved you quietly at the end, and tonight I love you less. Not with cruelty, not with anger, only with a little rest. I loved you quietly at the end. Now the final note turns blue, and I let the room keep listening to the love I cannot give you. I loved you quietly at the end, when there was nothing left to defend. almost gave them somewhere new, almost placed them in a message that would travel back to you. But every word I wanted was already understood. I missed you, I forgave you, I still wished you something good. The words can stay with me, they don't need to cross the night, they don't need to find your window, they don't need to ask you why. The words can stay with me, warm and quiet in my chest. Not every love needs speaking to be gently put to rest. There was a time I thought the truth required your reply, that every feeling needed to be seen by other eyes. But I am learning slowly that the heart can hold its own. It can say the whole confession and still leave you alone. The words can stay with me, they don't need to cross the night, they don't need to find your window, they don't need to ask you why. The words can stay with me, warm and quiet in my chest. Not every love needs speaking to be gently put to rest. Your days are kinder than the ones we shared back then. I hope the years have taught you how to trust the light again. I do not need to tell you, I do not need you near. Some blessings lose their meaning when they ask someone to hear. So I let the music carry what the phone will never know. Let the guitar bend the sorrow, let the roads release it slow. I do not need to send it, I do not need to chase. The words can stay with me and still become a grace. The words can stay with me, and the room grows soft and still. I can keep the love from reaching, I can let it lose its will. The words can stay with me till the old need fades away. Not every truth needs travel, some are meant to stay. The words can stay with me, they do not need a road. There are no footsteps in the hall, still I hear the room breathe. I used to listen for the floorboards, for the key against the door. I used to keep the light on low, as if you might return. But hope became a habit, and habits become chains. I had to learn that silence is not always asking names. No footsteps in the hall, no shadow on the wall. Still I sing as if you might hear it all. No footsteps in the hall, and that is how I know the love can still be real, even when no one comes home. I no longer turn at every sound, no longer count the hours. I do not need your presence to give the feeling power. I can let the night be simple, I can let the room stay still. I can stop confusing longing with a reason to stand still. No footsteps in the hall, no shadow on the wall. Still I sing as if you might hear it all. No footsteps in the hall, and that is how I know the love can still be real, even when no one comes home. Maybe you forgot the little ways I folded into you. Maybe time has made a gentler life from everything we knew. I do not need to interrupt it, I do not need a sign. I can carry what was tender without asking it to be mine. Let the empty hallway stay empty, let the old door remain closed. Let the music be the answer to the questions no one knows. I will not ask the silence to become another call. I can sing the whole confession with no footsteps in the hall. No footsteps in the hall, but the room is warm and small. I am not abandoned, I am learning how to fall into my own arms, into my own slow song. No footsteps in the hall, and still I carry on. There are no footsteps in the hall, still I hear the room breathe. And tonight that is enough.